Well, folks, we're out here on the trap line today, checking sets. I had a set down here in this creek bottom, and we finally connected on one down here in this bottom. He actually tore this all up. My set was right here between these rocks. It was wrapped up. He took this set a long way up in here. Let's take a closer look at him. All right, folks, we're out here on the trap line today. We got ourselves a coyote. What we had going on was we made a cubby set over here with a bunch of rocks on a little sandbar. I knew they traveled this creek bottom. It's so thick in this bottom that the creek is actually the way they travel. So, yeah, we just had a kind of a cubby set there, and he's deep in that MB 550. What did him in was some Rodents Revenge from Old South Lures, jet fuel from Hoosier Trapper Outdoors, and we had some coyote urine on there. Obviously couldn't resist it because he's deep in there and he's not going anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and snap some pictures, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing dispatched. I'm going to go ahead and show you the remake. Alright, folks, we went ahead and got that coyote dispatched, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the remake here. I'm going to scrub some of his, left a little bit of fur on this thing. I'm actually very surprised I got anything today. It's like 80 degrees out here. This is not normal. Yeah, this is not normal in this part of the state this time of year. And there's actually the main leaf that we were using as like a pan cover last time, because I was afraid of this gravel just falling down under around the pan and not setting it off. So, yeah, that's what we ended up doing with it originally. This time we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do roughly the same thing that we had it in a step down set. I'm just going to pull all this back. I'm going to get it bedded in here nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pack around the loose jaw there a little bit. Bury the J.C. Connor shock spring. We're going to bury the chain again. I did use a drag down here, obviously. I'm in a creek bottom. There is no anchoring down here in this creek bottom, so drags are fine. Personally, I think drags are easier, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw that up there. Go ahead and kind of camouflage this chain a little bit. I don't want it just sticking out like it is, so just go ahead and put a little bit of logs over top of it. Alright, we're ready to rebed this thing. So, I'm going to try something different, especially down here in soil like this. I went out and got just generic sandwich baggies, and I've been seeing guys do this online. I'm going to give it a shot. Keep stuff from falling down in under my pan. I use a trapper's cap because I do like how tight it gets packed in there with my trapper's cap though. That's it. That trap's bedded in there. go ahead and put some over the pan. That's it. It's kind of set. We're going to take some of these bigger rocks. We're going to put one. We're going to put a couple like here because I don't want him stepping there. I want him stepping on my pan. Maybe we'll put one over here too. Blend it a little bit, but I'm sure Mother Nature will do its work here today because it's supposed to be pretty windy today. 80 degrees out here. So we're gonna go ahead and rebait and relure this. I don't know how long he was here, but we're gonna use the same stuff we just used. We're gonna use Old South Lures Rodents Revenge again. Put it back in there a ways. And I could still actually see my blue jet fuel on the rock right there. I am going to throw something else on it this time. I think we're going to throw some First Frost from Hoosier Trapper Outdoors on it too. Put it up here on this rock, let it run down in. And we are going to give it a spritz of coyote urine. And actually, I don't want him looking in there easy, so we're just going to take some of these leaves, maybe a little bit of sticks, and we're just going to shove it up in there. We're going to make him actually work for it a little bit, because believe me, they can smell it. They know that another coyote was here, and they're going to stop and they're going to look and they're going to be like, oh, what's this? And they're going to have to check it out. So that's one off the board on this property. Nice little female, won't be having any pups. We'll be helping out the fawns for next year. And all right, thanks for watching. We're gonna move on down the line. Wow, what a year it's just turning out to be. This makes 5 canines, 2 gray foxes, and a red fox. And we actually pulled a bobcat a couple days ago, but I didn't pull it. Trespassers on this piece of property found the bobcat in my set in the middle of the night, reported it to the game warden. The game warden came out and let it loose. So I kind of feel like I got robbed there. I didn't have my experience in my first bobcat, but I do have pictures. I will post all those here. The game warden was kind enough to send me some pictures. I appreciate them letting it out of my set. I thank them for that, but I do feel like I got robbed of the experience of my first bobcat. So the moral of the story here is if you're trespassing, maybe just leave it and walk away from it. I feel like I got robbed of that experience. Moral of the story there, but I appreciate the game warden coming out and taking care of it. So next week, I don't know if I'm going to be filming much. We're coming up on bear season. I'm heading up north to Elk and Cameron in Clinton County, Pennsylvania. We're going to do some bear hunting. I might have a little bit of footage to show you guys, but most likely not. And deer season is going to be tough also. I hunt out of tree stands, so we'll see how it shapes up to be. But I will be hopping back on the trap line after those seasons are over. I just set my traps off. They're all covered up. They're ready to be reset and put back in the ground. So until next time, we'll see you out there.